The long-awaited Season 27 of South Park kicked off on July 23, 2025 with a shockingly provocative premiere titled Sermon on the Mount. This episode immediately sparked outrage, headlines, and heated reactions by targeting former President Donald Trump in its most brutal satire yet. What happens in the episode? Trump is depicted as a photorealistic deepfake face on an animated body, including a nude scene in the desert and multiple jokes about the size of his genitalia, which even speaks with eyes and a mouth. A comedic scene shows Trump in bed with Satan, satirizing his perceived suit-happy nature and legal power. The storyline centers on Jesus being forced into South Park schools after a lawsuit settlement, parodying Paramount's real-world $16 million settlement with Trump over his 60 Minutes interview. The townspeople settle with Trump for $3.5 million, agreeing to produce pro-Trump PSAs, including a surreal deep-fake Desert He Gets Us parody. Real-world context and fallout. The episode debuted just one day after co-creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone inked a $1.5 billion five-year deal with Paramount Plus for exclusive streaming rights to South Park. The satire skewed Paramount's controversial decisions, including the $16 million settlement with Trump and the cancellation of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, raising questions about corporate influence and censorship in media. The White House condemned the episode, calling it outdated and desperate for attention, and suggesting South Park is no longer relevant. Creators' reaction. At Comic-Con, Trey Parker quipped in response to backlash, "We're terribly sorry." The remark was delivered deadpan with a long pause, eliciting laughter from the audience. He also shared that the production team spent 4 days debating whether to blur Trump's genitals. They ultimately chose to add eyes instead, turning it into a character so they wouldn't have to censor it. Why this episode matters. South Park remains uniquely agile, able to comment almost instantly on real-world events, a rare trait for animated shows. Despite entering a massive licensing deal, Parker and Stone didn't soften their satire. Instead, they escalated it, demonstrating their willingness to criticize even the very companies signing their checks. It reignites debates about satire, media power, and free expression in modern entertainment, especially when political and corporate interests collide.